Hi everyone, so I'm really excited. I have it's my first video using my backdrop and my tripod and my new camera, and I'm really excited. I've learned a ton in the last couple of days about YouTube and about AdWords and my camera and my tripod and just everything else. So I'm really excited to also learn about video editing and just keep learning and growing. And it is incredibly hot in this room with the lights on, so I'm going to try to do this pretty quick. But I thought it would be fun for my first video with my new camera, since I don't have a box to show you. I thought it might be kind of fun to show you my Blu-ray collection. And I don't have that many because I've only been collecting Blu-rays for about 6 months. I was really late on that train. Well, maybe it's been more of like a year. And so I don't have that many, but there's an exciting opportunity. If you would tough it out and stay to the end of the video, I have a giveaway that you might be interested in. So let me show you. The first one I have is this awesome box set of Citizen Kane, and it's really cool. It has the Blu-ray of the movie with the Roger Ebert commentary, lots of cool special features, and it has a DVD, The Battle Over Citizen Kane, about the William Randolph Hearst, and then it also has RKO 281 about RKO Studios. So it's really cool. And then it has this little art book, I guess you'd call it, about the movie and different people's thoughts about it and the history of it. And then it also has this cool little binder with a whole bunch of, it's got movie posters and notes from the set and a letter to William Randolph Hearst and all of that. So it's really cool. And I think that Citizen Kane is almost better to watch as a learning experience more than as a movie, because it is a really good movie and the plot is really great and really interesting, but the images that he's able to get are so incredible, and the different lighting and how he uses the black and white is so beautiful, and so it's the kind of thing that you really can learn a lot and not only enjoy a good movie. So if you can still, I don't know if they still make this box set, but it's really cool. Definitely something for any true movie fan. And then the next one is is North by Northwest, which is probably my second favorite Hitchcock. It's really good. Vertigo is probably my favorite. I also really like Rear Window, but this one is all about the innocent man. He says the right thing at the wrong time, and he gets mistaken, and there's a great chase. It's a great one for Blu-ray because it's got the crop distance scene and Mount Rushmore, and just really exciting and a lot of fun. So then the next one I have is kind of more of a guilty pleasure. It's called The Slipper and the Rose, and it's a lot of fun. It's a Cinderella story, but it's also it's told a little bit more from the prince's perspective, a little bit, and the songs are really weird and they're funny and I really like them. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. I think you won't regret it. You'll enjoy it, and it's definitely one you can watch with the whole family, and it's really funny. So this one I like. It's maybe a little more random. Then the next one I have is Disney's Robin Hood. I love Disney, and I think Robin Hood is really fun. I like the music. It's perhaps has one too many endings. Is maybe a flaw with it. It should just end when they save Maid Marian, but then there's a whole nother act. But I still really like it, and it's one of the few Disney movies that have a male villain, which is kind of cool because almost all of the movies, there's a few, but almost all of them have a female villain. So this is fun. And it has, on counter, it has a male hero, which is nice too. And then I have the Jungle Book, and this just came out, the Diamond Edition. It's really fun. There's tons of special features, and I love the music. The story is classic, Rudyard Kipling, and I love jazz music, so this is really fun. And then we're jumping way ahead. The next one that I have is Source Code. Like I said, jumping way ahead. This is a really fun, suspenseful movie. It's based on Philip K. Dick's story, science fiction about a guy who has to go back and relive the same, I think it's 3 minutes, over and over and over again, because he has to try to figure out who blew up this train. And it's very well done, even though you think it would get repetitive, but it's really not. And it's a good one for Blu-ray because it's very intense, and the action's really fun, and great chemistry between Jake Gyllenhaal and Michelle Monaghan. It's really good. Then the next one that I have is another suspenseful movie. It's funny, I don't love suspenseful movies, but I do like them, especially when they're not like gory. I do not like horror movies. I do not like gruesome movies at all. But this one is a lot of fun. It's Argo, and to my LDS viewers, this does have a lot of language, so buyer beware. But if you want a fun, exciting, edge of your seat story, it had me excited all the way up until the very, very end. It's when they get they get on that plane. It's so exciting. You just want to cheer. And I don't think it's a spoiler because everybody kind of know because it's a historical event. But it's a lot of fun. So I recommend it. And then the next one I have is The Much Ado About Nothing, Joss Whedon. And I really love this. I love Shakespeare. I love theater. I love What Much Ado About Nothing. It's almost hard to do wrong. It's so funny. And I love the whole concept for this movie, that was basically just filmed at his house. I've never seen anything like it. And it just seems like these are friends, and I enjoyed being their friend for, the 2 hours that the movie is. And so I recommend it. It's very joyful and light and fun. So sorry, I keep using that word. Then the next one I have is Downton Abbey Season 3. I just got this for my birthday. And this is kind of the downer season. This season has also been a downer. They need to make it fun again. The show used to be really funny and light and frothy, and I like that much better, but I still really like it. The performances are really good. I think it's kind of amazing that the season that they had, World War I, is oddly enough the lightest and sort of most enjoyable season, which is weird. You think that would be the most intense season. But anyway, this is still great. Great costumes. I love Maggie Smith. She's amazing, hilarious. Thank goodness she's there because she is basically the comic relief. So I'm still a fan. I know a lot of people have jumped off the bandwagon, but I still really like it. So, and then the next one I have is Captain Phillips from last year. This is directed by Paul Greengrass, and normally I hate shaky cam, but this is a really effective use of shaky cam because it makes you feel like you are one of the cast, one of the shipmates, along with Tom Hanks. And I really like that it's kind of just, Tom Hanks really isn't a hero. He's just kind of a person that this happened to. There's not like big soaring speeches. There isn't any annoying John Williams music telling you what to feel, telling you where to feel. It's just basically what and at least a version of what happened. And it's really intense. It's probably 20 minutes too long, but it's still definitely worth a viewing. And then I have Les Mis, and I love Les Mis. I loved it since I was a little girl. When I was 14, I had pretty much the whole show memorized, every song. And I've seen it twice on Broadway. I've seen it at least 5 times in other places. I just love it, and I think I really enjoyed the movie. I had high expectations, and I think it delivered. I like even Russell Crowe. I think he's adequate and fine, and I really liked Anne Hathaway even though I wasn't expecting to. And so yeah, I really, aside from the Thenardier scene, which isn't my favorite in general in the show, but I really love this movie. And then the last one that I have, and I just got it today, is Gravity. And I feel like whenever a movie becomes really, really popular, it becomes kind of this sort of educated thing to say, oh, I don't like that movie. It's not as good as people are saying. Well, I don't really care. I thought it was a masterpiece. I loved it. I was totally engrossed. It's so well paced. It doesn't give you a second to like relax and just kind of wonder like how the heck would she survive this. You really don't get a chance to absorb that because it's totally ridiculous in reality. Of course it is. But while you're having the experience, it's just boom, 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 boom. One explosion, an intense scene after another, and I loved it. I thought it was incredible. I'm so excited to watch the DVD, the Blu-ray, because I just don't know how the heck they did it, and I really thought, like I said, it was a masterpiece. I loved Sandra Bullock. I thought she did such a good job, just with her voice, because you can't see her face all that well, and you certainly can't see any of her body expressions, any of her other things that an actress would use. So a lot of it is just in her voice, and the fact that she could create that kind of tension behind a green screen is really amazing to me, and I loved it. I thought it was great. So, so my announcement is for these 3. I have both Blu-ray and DVD, and for Gravity I have Blu-ray 3D and DVD. And so I don't need both Blu-ray and a DVD. And so what I decided to do is, if you will follow me on Twitter at SmilingLDSGirl, and subscribe to my blog, the SmilingLDSGirl.com, and subscribe to me on YouTube, then I will send you whichever one you want. And so you just have to send me your address, and I will send it to you. And first come, first serve. And I would really appreciate it. And if you can spread the word, let people know, that would be awesome. And like I said, I'm continuing to learn, continue to make these better, and they won't all be this long, I promise. So I hope you all have a great rest of the week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.